As we get ready to go back to green flag racing, it's Andrew Ranger right alongside. And again, Marcus gets a great restart. Ranger right behind him, pinches off Carl. Carl then gets into him, and Carl's going to spin around. 3 other cars spin around. 4 cars. This looks like 2007.
All those guys are still trying to race each other because the caution is not out yet.
And there's a lot of positions to be gained right now.
So far, still no caution. Marcus pulls away. Carl's in second. Still no caution.
And this is what Carl Edwards needed to happen out of Kyle Busch to run him down the points just a little bit. This is going to be a big gain for Carl today in the points.
So then with that problem down there, they have a minute and a half to sort that out and let those cars get moving before these leaders get back to the scene of that last little mess up.
Staying a little bit wider here, and you can see some smoke coming out. There is Jacques Villeneuve.
That's
Keselowski's going to pick up some points. Tony Raines. Then on back, I'm still looking for Kyle Busch. Has he gotten back into the action
He just
here?
came into the shot under the bridge, right behind Stephen Wallace. Here comes Kyle Busch.
So Kyle has lost a lot of positions here on this green-white checker, and we look like we're going to go the rest of the distance because the caution never came out.
You see Dumoulin there, his car smoking heavily through the hairpin.
Yeah, he's got some problems. Everybody else trying to tiptoe through this corner. A couple cars getting wide, but holding on. Meanwhile, here is your race leader, Marcus Ambrose, heading down for turn 13. Into 14 will be the left-hander, and he'll have 1 lap to go to finally win a race that has eluded him for the past 2 years here at Montreal.
And this is going to be the longest last lap of his life. I mean, this has been so hard for him to get around this track with all these caution flags. But he looks great right now. But Carl Edwards, don't count him out. He's closing in on him.
He knows exactly. Listen to the fans cheering these guys as they go by.
Marcus Ambrose has been flawless all day long. He just has to make a few more corners to get this thing home.
Carl Edwards trying to do everything he can to get close for one more final dive on him, but I don't think it's going to happen. Marcus has just been that superior today.
I'll tell you, Carl Edwards not letting him get away from him too far.
Now this track's drying out pretty good right now. Carl's getting some good bite on these dry sections of the racetrack and actually running them down just a little bit.
Looks like he has closed the gap.
Long way to go still when you think about it in Marcus Ambrose's eyes. Heading down into 8. That's the final time there. So only one more real good opportunity for him.
But Carl Edwards is right there. I mean, one mistake by Ambrose. Carl Edwards win this thing.
Down in their hairpin here, Andy. This is where he's got to try to get it done.
If he's going to dive on him, it could be here.
And he tried. He's made a move here.
Going to go high-low on him.
Right off the corner.
Can he get the grip?
It's the grip. He's trying to fight that grip off the corner.
All right.
He gets in the bumper. He's pushing Ambrose.
Yeah. Now he's got one more chance going into 13. Marcus taking the defensive line down the middle, saying if you're going to go, you're going to tell me where you're going first. Here he comes into 13.
Well, Carl Edwards is doing everything he can right here. And
oh, Marcus!
Big time curve. Here comes
No! Can you believe this? Carl Edwards gets around him. Marcus makes one mistake all day, and it's going to cost him the win.
The last lap hits the ripple strips, goes airborne, and loses the race all by himself.
Andrew Ranger comes home 3rd. Jacques Villeneuve 4th. Brad Keselowski in 5th.
Unbelievable. You got to feel so bad for Marcus.
That means the world to me. That means the world to me. Thank you.
Well, you got to hand it to Carl Edwards. But, what a heartbreaker for Marcus.
Oh, absolutely. Heartbreaker for Marcos Ambrose. So
you can see how much this means to Carl Edwards, though. This is a big, big win for him.
2 years in a row, Marcus's mistake is going to cost him victory. He led 60 laps.
Carl was just pressuring him so hard. Never did touch him, but got so close to him. Man, when you're leading, you got a mirror full of a driver like Carl Edwards. Makes you drive harder.
Take another look at it.
So he's trying to defend that corner, and he goes in a little bit shallow. And that puts him offline. You see him jump over the curb in the last corner. Oh, what a heartbreak.
Ambrose has led 125 of the 199 laps run here at Montreal. That is 62%, but he has never been first across the stripe. And he is going to be living that moment for a long time.
Well, he was trying to put a defensive move getting into turn 13, and that put him offline for 14.
Tell you what, that's what makes
the dream come true to win a road course race, guys. To beat a guy like that, that's unreal.
Carl knows he just beat one of the best, if not the best road racer in the business.
And that's his first on the road course, his third win of 09 and 23rd win in 166 starts. Kyle heading to the transporter. He comes home in 10th position today, and obviously not happy with the deal that ended up transpiring down in turn 1.
Well, Tony Raines got a great finish, finished 6th. All this action going on. Villeneuve came up 4th. Just a lot of good runs. And you see Michael McDowell, 11th place in the Keselowski family-owned car.
Dumoulin also had a good run, coming home in 7th. Stephen Light 8th. Brendan Gaughan 9th. Kyle Busch, as we pointed out, in 10th. And McDowell in a car that wasn't even, it's an oval track car. He comes home in 11th position. What a day. What a day for a lot of people. Some good, some not so good.
What about Alex Tagliani? 7th to 25th in one lap with a problem in turn 1.
And there's Carl. And this is something that the Montreal fans have never witnessed in person. There it is, the backflip. And the fans give him a standing ovation. Absolutely. They love their motorsports up here. And you heard at the beginning of our broadcast, if you were with us, Formula One appears to be coming back next year, sometime in June. They're on the tentative schedule. The official schedule comes out in the fall. And a disappointed Marcus Ambrose is with Shannon.
Yeah, Marcos Ambrose just climbed out of his car. Walk me through that pass that Carl Edwards made on you.
I just made one mistake and it cost me the race.
You guys can see Marcos Ambrose obviously very disappointed, guys. As you said, led the most laps here again. The one that definitely got away.
Yeah, he was absolutely flawless today and made the one mistake off the last corner, and it cost him the race.
Could be one of the best road racers I think I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this year has been a fantastic year for this guy, and he's, I'll tell you one thing, everybody's looking for a good racer. He's on everybody's radar, that's for sure.
He did not put one wheel wrong this entire week end until that moment. And what a moment to do it. Let's go back to the last restart.
Yeah, you see, Carl Edwards starts this race, and he goes into the corner, and he gets underneath the Ranger car, the 11 car, and it starts to force him up out of the groove. He goes in the grass, and now all this jammed up behind Carl Edwards. This is what caused this big wreck in the second turn.
Because Brad gets into the 18, as does the 98. They help each other around. There goes the 81 of Tagliani. The 23 of Dumoulin somehow manages to nurse its way around. Max Papis in the 1 gets swept up in it as well. And just a log jam. I mean, everybody knows what that turn's like. And there's the 27 also. Jason, Keller.
There's Kyle Busch now just getting back on the track.
Boris said also in the 09. He ends up 26th because of that. So a tough day, as we said, for a lot of guys. Others had some great results here at the third time that we have visited Montreal at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.